First thing you're going to want to do is choose your weight class and archetype. Weight class does not matter since you can easily gain or lose weight in this game by either starving yourself, running on a treadmill, or eating like a fat ass. For your archetype, this is what each one does. Choose whichever one sounds good to you. They're all good and you can change it later on if you don't like it anyway. When you load into the game, press M and open up your license and check your height, trait, and nationality. If you're under 6 foot, you might as well wipe since just like in real life, short people suck. Your nationality doesn't really matter, it just sets a height cap on your boxer. For example, if you're Japanese, you cannot be taller than 5'11". And this is what every trait does. Pause to read. To progress in this game, the only thing you have to do is fight. Yes, you heard me right. The only slightly tedious type of grind this game has is for money, which you can get by spawning in at the construction site and getting the heavy lifter job from over there. This job consists of taking a log from a black guy named Bobby Joe and taking it up to the top of this building in construction. Pretty easy, right? And if you have the job for more than 4 days, you can become a tier 2 heavy lifter, which will pay you even more money. To gain stats in this game, you have immediate training and scheduled training. While immediate training does give you stats instantly, it does take up EXP, which you'll need to increase your tier. So go get some money and set up a scheduled training week with rest days in between so you don't gain too much fatigue, because that will lower your stat gain. There are 4 levels to this game. They are called tiers. Each time you tier up, your stat cap increases by 50 and you unlock better high level trainings that will allow you to gain stats faster. Tiers 1, 2, and 3 are relatively easy to get, with the requirements being a set number of spar wins and some EXP. You can open up the training menu and click on breakthrough to see the requirements for your next tier, and if you meet them, it will kick you out of the game and you will gain a higher tier. To get tier 4, you're going to want to go to the restaurant next to construction and get Amy's quest. Now you have to get 3 serious injuries by either fighting in a serious ring or in ranked. The injuries will show up on your license. Once you have them, you need to win a match in either a serious ring or in ranked while having those 3 injuries, which will be pretty hard considering you'll be massively debuffed. I should also note that you need to be careful since a bad injury to the head could cause you to permanently retire. You can get to the clothing shop by spawning in at the hospital and taking a left. There isn't much variety, so don't be sad if you have no drip, because none of us do. To get your fighting style, you need to be at least tier 2 and have 15 wins in ranked. To get the Soviet style, you need to talk to Sergey in front of the warehouse next to construction. To get the peekaboo style, you need to talk to Bobby from the playground spawn point. To get crouching style, you need to go to this garage next to the playground where you'll find and talk to this dude with a shitty name. To get Philly Shell, you need to go to the karate dojo next to hospital and talk to this karate master that has an African name for some reason. To get the Hitman style, you want to go to the hospital and talk to Monte Hearns. And last but not least, to get the long guard style, you have to go to the park and talk to this black dude next to a tree. And one last thing, if you guys noticed, in my hotbar I have a skill. You can have a maximum of 2 skills at a time, and you can get them by either getting a skill bead, which is impossible, or having somebody teach you the skill, which is the main way people are getting them right now. So